Hello everybody. Been a couple of days since I've done a update on the vegetable garden that we've got planted here for fall. Thought I'd just kind of walk around, show a few things we've got going on. Radishes are still coming in strong. I've been planting successive crops of these just in 2 and 3 foot rows for the last month now, and we've got a lot of different radishes in different stages. The 6 foot roll of Swiss chard I've got here is doing good, coming up, and had real good germination on it. The collard greens here have done real well. Got a couple of 10 foot rows here of carrots that have done real well. Lettuce here's done real well. Here's a leaf lettuce. And then also a romaine type lettuce here. And then the arugula here has done well. We've clipped some of this stuff out, but my experience is the cooler the weather gets, the sweeter the arugula and lettuces will get. But so far it's been great. Most of the garlic that I planted a couple of weeks ago has already started coming up, and I'll continue to mulch these all winter. Planted a couple of rows of candy onions to use as sets next year, and they're just starting to peak up. Bell peppers are still producing strong in the garden. The broccoli here is just starting to show signs it's going to be producing heads pretty soon. Here's one of the kale plants I've got this year. It's done real well. Here's a spot on the edge of my garden where I just sowed some random radish seeds. I'm going to be using these to supplement my rabbit food. My rabbits just love munching on these things in the afternoon. Okra's still producing for me pretty good. I can't really say I'm excited about that all that much. I'm kind of getting sick of okra at this point. Got a row here of cabbage. It's doing okay. Starting to make some heads on it. Fought early on, man, I got attacked by some cabbage worms, and I like never got them off my plants. It kind of took a toll on some of the early leaves on it, but they're gone now and it's doing pretty good. Got some green beans growing here on the east side of my garden. Just starting to put off some little flowers. As long as we don't have a freeze within about a month, I think I should be able to get some off here. Sweet potatoes are getting real close now to being ready to harvest. Now you've done it, you dummy. I've lost 2 chickens in the last month to a predator. I'm thinking it's either a possum or a raccoon. And I've been setting this bait trap out at night, and somehow Woody found it. Goofy thing. Come on, you dummy. Strawberries are still doing real well in this bed here. Trying to get these to spread and fill this bed up. Got a patch of some green beans here on the west side of my garden. Not sure if they're going to be able to flower and produce before the frost and freezes get here, but nothing else, it'll be a good green crop to till in. And the oats that I planted over here have come up real well, doing good. There's a tarragon plant that's very resilient. We had to cut this tree down this week. It was one of the trees I lost in the drought. And this thing was a big tree right here. my hand. That's a big old trunk. But that plant right there has grown by that tree for about 5 years now and comes back every year. And doesn't look like us messing with it, cutting that tree down affected it at all. The salad mix that I planted here around our deck is doing real well. But, you know guys, before you steal one of your wife's pots, you ought to make sure she ain't got nothing planted in it. I planted that salad mix in this pot here and a caladium's coming up in it. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the little walk through the garden this morning, see what all we've got going on in the fall garden. I hope you guys have a great day. We'll see y'all later.